It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the 3 on PLAXtv. And this episode, I am giving my NBA Western is the next episode. I'm giving my NBA Eastern Conference Round 1 predictions. Now, at the time of this recording, the play-in isn't done yet. They still got like one more game to play for both sides, East and West. But my answer is the same for both 1 versus 8 games. So it don't really change much. It don't really change much no matter what the team is that the Bucks or the Nuggets play. But also if you check out my playing predictions, I was 50-50, I believe, because I was wrong about Miami. Miami lost, which surprised me, but they probably done. They probably gonna have to blow that team up. I was wrong about the Pels and OKC. I thought the Pels would be able to pull it out, but they didn't. But I did say OKC had a chance, though. I did say OKC had a chance. I just didn't think. I thought the Pels just had more talent on hand, but it just didn't work out. What else? What was the other game? I was right about the Lakers, even though they barely won. I was right about the Lakers, and no. I was right about Chicago. Chicago beat Toronto. They did. They pulled. They was down, and they ended up coming back. So I was right about. So I was 50-50 on the play-in. And I think I'm going to be right about Minnesota not making it. I just don't think Minnesota's going to make it to the playoffs. If they do, I'll be surprised. But let's start. We're going to start with the Eastern Conference. I'm going to go through, and this is just round 1. I'm not going to get into the other rounds or anything like that. But I'll do them as they come, basically. But I'm going to start with the 1 versus AC, the Bucks versus either the Bulls or the Heat. Yeah, the Bucks versus the Bulls or the Heat. I got the Bucks winning in 5 regardless. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be the same on the Western Conference. I got the Bucks winning in 5, whether it's Miami or Chicago. Miami, I know what I said about Jimmy in the play-in video, and I still believe that. I just think the Heat, the experiment of what they were trying to do with Jimmy and Bam and Tyler Hero and all that, I think has ran its course, and I just don't think they can recreate what they did in the bubble. I don't think they can recreate what they did in previous years. I think they need to blow it up. If they can't get a superstar player in the off season, I think they should just blow it up, just move people around, maybe keep. Actually, no. Send Jimmy somewhere where he can be the second, really third guy, and let him work out there. Honestly, send him to Brooklyn. Send him to Brooklyn. We would love. I've always said I wanted Jimmy Butler in Brooklyn. I'd love to have Jimmy in Brooklyn with Mikal Bridges and Cam and Nick Claxton. I think we could really make some noise. Can we win a championship? Probably not, but we definitely be a 4th seed instead of a 6th seed. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I think they should just move everybody around. Bam. Maybe keep Bam because he's younger, but just blow the team up because they look tired. They look a little old. You know what I'm saying? I think it's time to transition from that. But and then Chicago, even though Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, specifically Zach LaVine, put on a magnificent performance down against Atlanta, or against Toronto. Sorry, I'm mixing my teams up. I'm so sorry. Down against Toronto, they ended up coming back, but I just don't think that's enough. Not against the Bucks. It's not gonna happen. So I got the Bucks winning in 5, a gentleman's sweep. No matter who they play, they're gonna win in 5. Then the next series, I have the Cavs versus the Knicks. With all due respect, I don't believe in the Knicks at all. I never have, and I probably never will, because every time you believe in them, they take a shit. and they disappear. And Julius Randle in the playoffs, for some reason, he could average 25 and 15 during the season. I know he probably doesn't average that, but he can average crazy numbers and do crazy shit during the season. But when the playoffs hit, dude forgets how to play basketball. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the pressure, but he can't do it. Jalen Brunson, I kind of believe in him because, like, in the playoffs last year, he was one of the reasons, besides Luka, that the Mavs made it to the conference final. So, I mean, I believe in him in a bit, but RJ Barrett is inconsistent when playoff time comes. Julius Randle disappears. I just don't think they're going to be able to do it. With that being said, especially against a team like the Cavs, who are young, lanky, great defenders, great scorers, and Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, I don't see them beating the Cavs. So I got the Cavs in 6. If the Knicks is really trying, I'll give them 7 games, but I got the Cavs winning the series in 6 or 7, maybe even 5. If the Knicks aren't coming to play, 5 games. If the Knicks are coming to play, 7 games. But regardless, I got the Cavs winning either way. The next series, which is a little close to home for me, it's the 76ers versus the Nets. Now, if you watch my first ever episode of The 3 on PLAXtv, I said it would be beautiful. It's not going to happen, but it would be beautiful if we shocked the world and won the championship. It's not going to happen. It's unrealistic, but it still would be beautiful. Personal choice, completely biased choice. Harden chokes. Embiid starts off slow. We play really hard. Mikal Bridges scores a lot of points. We unleash Cam Johnson, and we pull out the series in like 6 or 7 games. That's a biased what I hope happens. My actual pick, the Sixers in 6 or 7 games, realistically. I think we could take them to 6 or 7 games. Can we finish it? Probably not. On paper, we're just not talented enough, but we do play hard. We are long and lanky like the Cavs are. Mikal Bridges has really like showed up as a perennial all-star. Nick Claxton, Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Cam Thomas is a great scorer. Cam Johnson is great. Our bench is great. Embiid and Harden have been playing, specifically Embiid has been playing amazing, so I don't see it. But I think we could definitely take them to 6 games at the very least. But I still hope we win. I'm taking the Sixers, and I'm locking in the Sixers because I'm trying to be realistic and unbiased, but I hope we can do it. Let's just say that. I hope we could shock the world, make it happen, make it to the next round, and hopefully shock the world again. But I'm gonna take the Sixers in 6 games, and then the next series is the Boston Celtics versus the Atlanta Hawks. This is another one. I like Trae Young. I forgot. Oh, and my playing prediction, I forgot the Hawks had DeJounte Murray. That wouldn't have changed my decision on Miami, but I would have thought about it a little bit more. I forgot they had DeJounte Murray. But I remember they have DeJounte Murray now, and I'm still saying Celtics win in 5. A little spoiler, I think the Celtics probably might win it this year, maybe next year too, but this year, because they went to the finals last year. They were 2 games away from winning, and they were up against Golden State. So I feel like now is their time to win. The Bucks obviously can win. The Jokic and Denver should try to win, but I think the most realistic choice is Boston because they went last year. They almost could have beat Golden State. I think it's their time. So I got Boston winning in 5 games, maybe even a sweep, but I believe Trae could get a game. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Atlanta, I think he could get a game. So, yeah, I got Boston beating Atlanta in 5. So let's go through it one more time. I have, in the Eastern Conference first round, I have the Bucks beating whoever they play. whether it be the Bulls or Miami. They beat them in 5. I have the Cavs beating the Knicks in 5 to 7 games. Either one of those could happen. I have the Sixers beating the Nets in 6 games. I'm hoping the Nets can win, but the Sixers probably going to take it. And then I have Boston beating Atlanta in 4 to 5 games. So, yeah. So that was my Eastern Conference round 1 predictions. My Western Conference round 1 predictions will be coming out like at the same time, putting these out at the same exact time so you can watch both of them. So if this is the first video you saw, go over to the Western Conference video and check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you agree with my predictions? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube, I love you guys. Peace.
It's the 3 on PLAXtv.